Good afternoon, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well today. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So we have our League of Legends team going up against Simpson College in the next round of College League of Legends. We are getting things set up in the lobby right now, so we should probably get started soon. So let's start by looking at the roster for our League of Legends team. So we have in the top lane, Junior Bryce Heatman Scrimpo. In jungle, we will have Junior Tyler Salanitro Cilantro. At mid, we have sophomore Alec Juan Ohoho. At ADC, we have senior Steph Saunders Radio Soul. And at support, we have our captain, Junior Bethany Holstein Maxi Boo. And then, of course, we have our coaches, Derek Games Grump, Glitch, and Kevin Johnson helping out with the team. But yes, so this is going to be College League of Legends. It will be a best of 3. We are getting things set up in the lobby. I think everyone's already in, so just a matter of waiting for the picks and bans. We do have several announcements, but I might just save that for after the draft, because I'm going to guess that the draft will be starting up very soon. Now, just to let you know, I mean, there was some updates earlier this week, especially with the rework with Aurelion Sol. So we do know that Aurelion Sol will not be playable until February 15th. So that we'll just have to wait before seeing him. Ready checks are coming out. It looks like Marietta will be on the blue side for the picks and bans. So we'll see if Marietta is ready. It looks like they might just go straight into the actual draft and not use Pro Draft, but we'll see. Everyone does have League unlocked, so Pro Draft is not necessary in this case. And as one of the perks of competing in College League of Legends is all of the players do get to use League unlocked. And Marietta is saying they're ready, so let's go ahead and get underway. I have no idea what the picks and bans are going to be. Marietta taking away the Pantheon right from the get-go. And Simpson will be taking away Wukong. I believe Cilantro was playing that a bit. Graves is taking out some target in the jungle right now. And Vi's going to be taken away from Cilantro. More targeting in the jungle. What will be Marietta's last ban? For the first round, I should say. There'll be a couple more bans. Shall I turn in my badge? And they're going to take away the Caitlyn. Interesting choice. And Simpson will take away the Diana. So what will Marietta prioritize first? Your guess is as good as mine. They're going right for the Seraphine. We have seen this in previous seasons where Seraphine can go mid or support. So a great flex pick there by the Pioneers. So now they're already working on the mind games in the against Simpson. So now we will see how Simpson responds. And they're going to go straight with the Jinx. Blind picking that ADC. He must feel real confident about the Jinx here. So now we'll see what Simpson will go with second. And it's looking like they're going to go with the Leona. So already getting first grabs in for the bot lane. So now Marietta can decide how they want to handle this, but it looks like Cilantro was wanting to play the Lee Sin, so they might try to prio pick that for him. No, they're actually he's going to go with the Jarvan instead. So what will Marietta do next? Will they finish out their bot lane, or will they try to prio pick mid? Or I don't think they'll prio pick mid. Maybe they'll try to prio pick top, but I'm going to guess they're going to try to finish up their bot lane. right, so they're going to go with the Ashe. So it's looking like an Ashe ADC. And are they going to pick a Yuumi? That would be very interesting because they already picked Leona. I was about to say that would have been real interesting if they went with Leona and Yuumi in the same game, but it's going to be a Scion top. So we're going to see Ashe ADC. Seraphine, we still don't know if that's going to be a support or a mid. And Simpson will take away the Darius. Interesting choice. I don't know if Scrimpo plays Darius a lot, but okay. This might have saw something didn't like. Marietta will take away the Silas for the mid lane. Now we'll see what the next ban is for Simpson.
It is all you have.
And they're gonna take away the Urgot. They must think Urgot's a good counter to the Sign, so definitely targeting that top lane. Okay, and Marietta does not like the Maokai, so I think Maokai jungle is becoming a thing, so they don't want to play against it. Because Simpson still got to pick their jungle. Well, now they just picked their jungle with the Viego. I'm going to guess Marietta will go with their top and then mid. And it's a... A Trist? They already picked the Ashe. And they locked in the Trist. So is that going to be like an AP mid Trist? Is that what they're doing? And it looks like they're going to go with Gwen in the top lane. This is going to be an interesting composition. So I mean, it's got to be Trist mid. And then, otherwise, if it were Trist ADC, like, Radiosoul likes to play the Trist, then would it be like Ashe support and Seraphine mid? I guess we're about to find out. And Simpson does bring out the Rise for mid lane. No, wait. Jack, are you seeing what I'm seeing? It's looking like it's a Radiosoul playing the Seraphine. And Maximu's playing the Ashe. That is an Ashe support when they bought Seraphine. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I knew they were working on this. So but they're gonna bring it out in game one, trying to throw a curveball against Simpson College. So we shall see in 3 minutes. So in the meantime, let's go over a couple of announcements while we are waiting for the game to load up. So first of all, we do want to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. So they have provided keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones for our facility. Our students love them. If you would like to get your own HyperX gear, please be sure to go to the link below at hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen, so definitely check it out. They have some really good deals going on right now on gaming peripherals. We also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. So every Tuesday, they have a Marietta College night at their restaurant on Front Street in Marietta. where Marietta College students can get a discount on food and drinks, especially pizza. I mean, it is a pizza place. But they'll also have their Nintendo Switch up where you can play some Mario Kart or some Super Smash. But they'll also be showcasing our matches. So if we have a live match, they'll showcase it. If we don't have a live match on Tuesday, then they'll pull up something on our YouTube channel. But definitely go check them out on Front Street in Marietta. Speaking of Tuesday, this coming Tuesday is a very important day for our esports program. So not only is Tuesday Valentine's Day, but it is the college's annual day of giving. Now, why on Valentine's Day? Is because the Marietta College was chartered on Valentine's Day in 1835. Now, as part of that, we're going to be doing our annual day of giving where we're going to be asking for your support to help with a variety of projects. And sure enough, esports is going to be one of those designated projects. Our goal is going to be to raise enough funds so we can purchase some additional computers for our students. We have a rapidly growing roster of in our program. And one of the logistical challenges is we have more students and computers available. So we would like to try to get a couple more. So your support would be greatly appreciated to help with that cause. And to go along with that, our students and staff will be streaming a variety of games on Tuesday, a 12+ hour live stream, because I'm pretty sure this is going to go more than 12 hours. But you can see some of the games that we'll be playing here. So starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, our head coach Derek Games will be playing some League of Legends. And then at 11, our Valorant player Jasmine Smith will be playing some Poppy's Playtime. At noon, our League of Legends captain Bethany Holstein will be playing some Valheim. At 2 o'clock, Tyler Soundnature on our League of Legends team will be playing some Hogwarts Legacy. At 4 o'clock, our Overwatch captain Corey McFan will be playing a game called Flightless. It is currently available to anyone that wants to play it on at Unity. This was actually developed by one of our alums, Leah Weeder-Sikowski, who was also a former player of our League of Legends team. She created this as part of her senior art capstone project. And then at 6 o'clock, our Super Smash Bros. Team will be playing World of Light Nuzlocke. So it's World of Light, but with a little of a hardcore mode twist to it. And then finally, I will be closing out the stream with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge 6-player co-op. It is going to be mass hysteria, but it's going to be so much fun. So we do hope that you will be able to check that out. During the stream, we will have links available of how you can help support our esports program and help during this day of giving. So please be sure to come back on Tuesday. Okay, so we should be loading up. Okay, so now we just get the overlay settings good to go. All right, so I think that's all set. So let's get in here. Marietta College versus Simpson College. Marietta will be on the blue side. Simpson will be on the red side. So the big match, there's a lot of matchups we got to see here. We're going to see Radio Soul on Seraphine. We're going to see Oho on AP Tristan. Or it could be AD Tristana, actually, because if Seraphine's going to be going some AP. Yeah, in fact, we're seeing the Dorn's Blade coming out for Oho. So that's going to be an AD Tristana. We are seeing the typical 5-point. So I don't think we're going to see any level 1 invades. Radio Soul just kind of keeping an eye there in case there's any late invades. Yeah, we do see some caution pings coming out. Simpson did detect that Cilantro did put down a ward by their Raptors, so they are going to be mindful of it. But aside from the ward trading a little bit, don't see any late invades. Looks like Cilantro is going to start on the blue side. And Viego's going to solo the red buff. So very interesting decides to solo it. That means it is going to take a little bit longer to clear, but yeah, he's going to go straight for the Raptors, so Marietta's going to know exactly where he's at. And we're going to see already trying to put some damage onto the Rise and see if they can zone him out. Gets him down to about 2/3 of his health. And I see bot lane's going to hit level 2 first. Using Seraphine's a powered Q to just do some splash damage and some zoning. But it's going to be very interesting. I mean, it's not even just the fact that it's a Seraphine bot, but it's an Ashe support. And I know Ashe support is a thing. And it looks like we are seeing a gank attempt in the top lane. Tripo is going to be hiding underneath tower. I think he's going to be fine. Doesn't seem like any summoners were used in the process. Yeah, seems like the wave is crashing a little bit, but Tripo seems to be doing well CSing under tower. And caution pings are coming out. I think they know the Cilantro is over there. They do ping out the Ashe. So Cilantro is going to just continue on. But I think that Marietta was hoping for a bait and doesn't quite get it. But looks like they're still playing around a lot in the bot lane. Cilantro is still hanging around, maybe looking to make a play. There is no vision down there for Simpson. But they put a ward in that bottom brush, but they don't have anything by the river. Although Viego is going to be looking to come down, Cilantro is going to be heading down towards his jungle. Going to get spotted out now. So I don't think we're going to see any gank attempts over there. Viego is going to be backing. You see some training going on top lane, but right now Scrimbo is doing very well. Over twice the amount of CS as the Scion. So far, Marietta is doing pretty well in the early game. One of the things we've always talked about is Marietta has a really good late game team, but they always seem to fall behind in the early game. But they seem to find their way back in the mid and late game. But if they're already ahead in the early game, then their mid and late game is going to be very well. We're already seeing Marietta collapsing onto the Cloud Drake, and they should be able to get this off too much issue, despite the fact that that Simpson does have some vision around, not necessarily in the Dragon Pit, but in some of the brushes nearby. But yeah, Marietta's going to be able to take this for free. Viego's up by the Raptors, so there's no way for Simpson to contest this. See some caution things coming out, knowing that Viego was right there, but he does back away. So that's going to allow Oho to continue to push, trying to get some damage on the tower, but taking some damage from Rise is going to have to fall back just a little bit. You see some caution picks coming out. Cilantro may have been spotted out me with the scuttle crab up there. Simpson knows that Cilantro's up there. Getting some vision deep into Simpson's red jungle. And Trippo trying to clear the pink ward. But will back away. But already 50 CS to 33. And we are seeing some contention over by the red buff. And Viego is going to steal away from Cilantro, and he will... yeah, he'll back away. Very good move because he was already about half health, so Viego might have tried to make a play. So great awareness from Cilantro just to concede the red buff. But then Viego is actually getting ahead of Cilantro. So while Cilantro was trying to take a little bit of Viego's jungle, he is a little bit behind compared to Viego. So we'll see if Cilantro can catch back up. Yeah, because with that CS differential, we're seeing about a 200 gold difference between teams, despite the fact that Marietta got the Cloud Drake. And we are seeing a possible collapse in the top lane with Viego flashing right onto Scrimpo, looking for that first blood. He will get it, but oh, does pop from behind. Scrimpo is going to get the kill from death. So a lot just happened there, and I lost track of it. And meanwhile, Barry's going to go for the. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to back up just a little bit, and we want to take a look at that once again, just to see what happened. So we're going to see Cilantro and Oho comes in. Viego flashes in, gets the kill, but takes turret damage. And the turrets actually finish him off. Meanwhile, Oho does get the kill on the Scion. Alright, let's get back to live here. Cilantro did get the Rift Herald. Man, I just wanted to replay there for a second so we could see exactly what happened. But it was a great setup there by Cilantro and Oho to be able to get the extra kills. And Cilantro did use the Cataclysm, but I think did that force a flash? That did force a flash from the Rise. So now Marietta is going to use the Rift Herald into the mid lane. Meanwhile, Scrimpo is jumping right onto the Scion. Infernal Drake's up in 13 seconds too, so Marietta looks like to be setting up for that. Already kind of collapsing towards the Infernal Drake pit, but right now Marietta is doing very well. They already got one Rift Herald, they got one Dragon. Looks like they're going to get the second, and they are up 1.7k gold 11 minutes in the game. So we are seeing a lot of improvement from the League of Legends team. They have been itching for a win for a long time. They were not able to get any wins last fall. And last spring, the wins they got were no-show forfeits. So this would be their first, what we would say, legitimate win for a while if they can close this out. But right now, don't want to jinx it, but things are looking pretty good. The next Drake, it is not Infernal. It is going to be, looks like Hextech. The UI here does not handle the new Drake, so it is not Infernal Drake next. It is going to be Hextech. I'll have to see if the Esports UI can be set up to with the new Drakes here. We're seeing Rise just clearing a little bit of vision. Right now, all lanes are pushing, getting some tower platings. And we're seeing Radio Soul on the Seraphine doing very well. 82 CS so far, ahead by 20 CS over the Jinx. And Rise is going to go and try to get the jump onto Cilantro. Does use the javelin to launch away, but gets pretty much bodied by Scion and gets taken down. But Oho is going to get the kill. And meanwhile, Maxibu is going to take down Jinx. And they are looking for more. A great stun comes out, but just not enough to finish off the Leona. Does pop the potion to stay alive. And Raidersoul did have her flash if he wanted to, but the ultimate was not available. I think they used it to take down the Jinx. But they will use this opportunity to get some tower plating. It will go away in 30 seconds. So they're going to try to get as much plating as they can. Just seeing some clears here and there. And it looks like bot lane was able to get another turret plating. So just further expand their gold lead. So now at 14 minutes, Marietta is up by over 3,000 gold. So playing very well. We're seeing some great CS differentials in all three lanes. Cilantro's still down by about 10 CS, but he has been trying to make some plays to help with that. Stripper's going to be trying to jump on there, and Cilantro is going to charge in and force the flash from San. Ash Arrow comes in to try to catch him, but does not connect, but it's a great try by Maxibu. Gonna try to check to see what the red jungle's like, and it seems to be clear. They may be looking for a dive, but Viego is around. So yeah, Viego's looking to try to get the jump onto Tristana. He'll be flashing in, but Cataclysm is going to come out onto Viego. Oho does go down, but so does Viego. Exhaust is going to come out onto Cilantro and does end up falling, but Shrimpo is there to help. Rise has to use the teleport to get away. Gets slowed by the Ashe. And Shrimpo is going to be looking to take down Leona, and will do so. So it's a 2-for-2 trade, but here comes Scion charging in, looking to make a play, but it's already done. All right, looks like Marietta is going to be eyeing the Rift Herald, the second one, but we may be seeing some contention going on there. Viego and Scion are in place. And they do spot out the Viego, gets knocked up and already out of quarter health, but a great stun there by Scion will keep Viego alive, but they may just have to concede the Rift Herald just because of how low health he is. And Aho's trying to catch him and will do so, taking advantage of the mobility of Tristana, and that's going to say Marietta can start up the Rift Herald. Meanwhile, Raidersoul will claim the first turret in the bot lane. Yep, there's still work on that Rift Herald. Hextech Drake is up, by the way, as well. And we're seeing Leona trying to get the jump with the radio, so pops the ultimate, does not connect. We see Radio still trying to put a lot of damage. Ash Arrow comes out, does not connect. But we are seeing the Jinx and Leona are so low on health. And Radio Soul does get the kill on the Jinx, and there's no tower for Leona, so that's just going to be a dead Leona. So a double kill for Radio Soul. Meanwhile, Oho is jumping onto the Rise, flashes in and gets the kill, leaps out and will survive the turret hits. Meanwhile, Cilantro is soloing the dragon. Viego is trying to chase down Oho, but doesn't have his flash, and I believe Oho's W is ready to leap away if needed. So there are just kills going left and right. and Marietta is about to secure the Hextech Drake. Like, what is going on here? We're not even 18 minutes in the game, and Marietta is up by over 6,000 gold. They got all the Drakes. They got 2 towers down already, both Rift Heralds. This is a completely different team that we have seen in previous weeks. I can verify that they are the same people. It's just like a night and day difference of what we've been seeing in past performances. Like, they've been getting better with each week, but now we're starting to see those benefits coming to fruition. So now with all the objectives down, Marietta's going to have to find what to take next. They have the lead. Here is the one challenge you're going to have. This is unexplored territory for the team because they are ahead. They need to start thinking about what do they grab next. And it should be that bot tier 1 tower. And we do see Oho up there to contest it against the Rise. But Marietta needs to start eyeing for the inner towers. Like, that mid inner tower for Simpson is very low. We do see some pings coming out for the Pioneers. They know where Scion is. They're going to catch him with Ashe. They know where Viego is. And it seems like most of Simpson is starting to collapse in that mid lane. Although Oho may be looking to take down the Rise, but Viego is going to try to flank from behind. Does have ultimate ready. Here's Viego. The flash is just about to come up. Is going to WA. Uses that ultimate to knock him back. And Cilantro was there in case it was a fight, but everyone is going to retreat. So Cilantro's just kind of like, wait, you guys left without me? Well, he's just going to go back into his jungle. We do see some caution pings coming out in the mid lane. Marietta trying to push that mid lane. Leona looks to be charging in. It's just going to take some hits. Pops the ultimate and does not get anything out of it. So that is going to be a wasted ult for the next team fight. And meanwhile, Maxibu on the Ashe is just continue to use that spread to slow. And the Ashe arrow does connect, and they're going to jump right onto that Jinx. Cilantro using Cataclysm. Radiant Soul uses the charm. Wasn't necessary, but the Jinx does go down. So now Cilantro is looking in Simpson's red jungle. Maybe good. They might be catching the. Well, they see Viego. They're going to start falling back. Viego flashes and forces the flash from Maxibu. And the charge is going to be coming out for Scion. Does not catch. Going to try to chase down Maxibu. Teleport's going to be coming out for Scrimpo. And Rise is going to pop an ultimate. And they're going to collapse onto Maxibu. Does get shut down. But meanwhile, Oho in the top lane is taking down the top inner tower. And put some damage onto the inhibitor tower. Cilantro maybe looking to jump in. So while they did get Maxibu down, Marietta was able to secure a tower in top lane. So they're going to take that trade. Clearing objectives is going to be huge for the Pioneers. Opening up the map and putting wave pressure. Because now the next Hextech Drake is up in 45 seconds. And it's going to be Hextech Soul for the Pioneers. So they're going to want to push out these lanes, reset, and they're already pinging for that Hextech Drake. And that's another tower down for Marietta. They are up almost 8,000 gold 22.5 minutes into this game. I don't know what kind of pep talk they had right before this match, but they are playing so well. Already in position for the Dragon. Meanwhile, Oho is just going to keep pressuring the top lane. He doesn't need to be down there. So we are looking at a 4v4 dragon fight. Asher comes out and it connects Big up. Charm is going to connect. Cataclysm is going to be coming out. Catching 2. And right now 2 are down for Simpson. And they are continuing to chase. Slantra's going to land in. Double kill comes out for Scrimpo. And they do take down the Scion. A double kill for Cilantro as well. So that is a 4-0 for the Pioneers. They're going to go for the Drake. Meanwhile, Ohoro is taking down the towers. He's just going around wrecking their base. And there's not much Rice can do. Ohoro is 5-1-0 and just putting out a ton of damage. I mean, he's got Infinity Edge already. So he's just doing tons of damage. Marietta secures the Hextech Drake and the Soul. This is just textbook play of what the team should be doing. Just gonna keep continuing minions. Meanwhile, Marietta's own Baron. When did that happen? I guess that's just now. Aho's gonna be jumping in to help. But Marietta will secure the Baron. And Simpson is looking to move in, but Cilantro already takes down Viego. And meanwhile, Scrimpo is just continuing to split push in the top lane. They get that tower down. All right, Marietta is starting to move in. They got the Baron buff. They got Hextech Soul. They got over 13,000 gold advantage. And Oho just blew up Rise using ultimate. Meanwhile, Viego's trying to avenge Rise's death, but not going to be able to do so. Scion's going to be moving up. But Oho is just dealing way too much damage. Already taking down Scion by himself. And meanwhile, Cilantro's going to be jumping in. He's just like, let me get into some of that action. Shrimpo's going to be taking out the bottom inhibitor. And we're going to see the flash coming up from Jinx, but not going to do a whole lot of good because Oho just jumps in and takes her down. Inhibitors are falling left and right. The Charm's going to come out, so is Cataclysm. 1 Nexus Tower down. 2 Nexus Towers are down. And Marietta will secure the first game in this best of 3 series. That is just a great performance by the Pioneers. Like I don't know what to say. Other than an amazing job. Just from the get-go, they've been playing so well. That, yeah, they've just been playing very well in that game. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break as we get things set up for the second game. But, I mean, that was just textbook of what you should be doing to win a League of Legends match. But don't go away. We'll be back with Game 2 in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. We are in the lobby for game 2, and they are ready. So let's go ahead and get in here. Looks like Simpson has chosen red side, so Marietta will be on the blue side again. So let's see if there are any changes in the picks and bans. I'm going to anticipate that Simpson will try to ban a couple of the champions have played in game 1, but so far the bans seem to be same on both sides. We see the Pantheon, we see the Wukong, the Graves is gone. The Vi is still going to be taken out.
Shall I turn in my badge?
And Marietta will still take away the Caitlyn. And Simpson does deviate and takes away the Tristana. Marietta is going to first pick that Seraphine, and now Simpson should be prepared for that to be a bot ADC, but they're still going to keep with the Jinx, it looks like. So they are not concerned by that Seraphine at all. So will they go with the Leona in the bot lane, or will they try something else? No, they're going to go with the Morgana this time. So now the question is, will Maxibu still play the Ashe, or will they go with something different, knowing that the Morgana can counter the slow from Ashe's arrows? Well, Cilantro's going to stick with the Jarvan. And going to stick with the Ashe. So they still feel very good about that bot lane, but now they're going to have to deal with the the spell shields by Morgana that can cancel things like the charms and the slows. But I guess if they pile on enough CC, it can't necessarily shield all of it. And Simpson's still going to go with the Scion in the top lane. I mean, aside from the fact that we know there's a Tristana ban, and now Gwen has been banned, it was almost going to be a mirror match. But yeah, no Gwen this time, and still no Silas. I would bet Marietta's just going to keep with the same bans as before. They're still going to take away the Darius. Marietta's still going to take away the Maokai. So will Simpson still go Viego and Rise, or are they going to change things up? They're going to go with a Mumu jungle. That is an interesting pick. Yes, very interesting. And we're going to see the Zac coming out. So I'm sure that's a top Zac. I'm sure it's a top Zac, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a top Zac. So what will Marietta go with for mid? And it's looking like an Irelia. It always seems to need to be nerfed. But let's see what Simpson decides to go with, knowing that that's going to be an Irelia mid. And they're going to go with the Vex. So, alright, now let's just make sure everything's confirmed with all the sides. I'm pretty sure this is what it's going to be. Zac top, of course, Jarvan jungle, Irelia mid, Seraphine APC, I guess? AP carry, I guess. And then Ashe at support. And we see the typical lineup that we would want for here. So Sion top and Mumu jungle, Vex mid, Jinx ADC, and Morgana support. But yeah, I think the big thing with this matchup is going to be that Morgana shields. That's going to be Simpson's chance to get to game 3. But Marietta does not want that. They want the 2-0 win. They have not, I mean, there's been a lot of rebuilding with the team over the years, and I don't think they've had a win since spring of 21. So it's been like 2 years since they've gotten a victory. The GLEC had some very fierce competition, and last spring in CLOL, they had some no-show forfeit wins, but we don't really count those. But all right, so while we're waiting for spectator delay, let's go over a couple of additional announcements. So, I mean, we're always looking for more students for our esports program. So whether you're a current Marietta College student or you're a high school senior, we would love to talk to you about our program. So we have varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. We have our dedicated esports facility here at the Gathering Place on campus. We have several coaches, so not only do we have Derek Games, but we have our dedicated coach Glitch for our League of Legends team, and we have several coaches for our Rocket League team. We do try to provide wellness support for our students, so not just how to be good at esports, but how to succeed in other endeavors. And of course, there are scholarships available. For more information, you can go to linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. It has links to all of our social media channels, as well as how you can reach out and speak with our head coach. Speaking of scholarships, we do offer scholarships to be a part of our program, which is available to high school seniors and college transfers. It is a 3-step process. You would first fill out our recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. Then you would fill out the form to schedule the scholarship tryout, which would be at bit.ly/mcesporttryout. And then finally, you join our Discord server at bit.ly/pyodiscord. The QR codes are up on your screen. We had in-person tryouts earlier today, and we have several online tryouts next Saturday, February 18th, on our Discord server. So you can still sign up for that. I would just recommend doing it sooner than later. But we will have online tryouts in March and April as well. So you still have a few opportunities left if you wanted to be eligible for an esports scholarship. We also want to thank all of you for your support on our Twitch channel. I've been seeing all the follows for the past couple hours, so thank you for that. And thank you all for your subscriptions as well. It does help go a long way. We don't charge anything to watch our matches. So your subscriptions are a big source of our way that we can help run our program. Now, if you're not able to pay for a sub, that's perfectly fine. Our content is free for you, and even though we do have some things with our channel, you can still watch our previous matches on YouTube completely free. But if you have Prime Gaming, then you can actually help support our program at no additional cost. All you have to do is just link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account. That gives you Prime Gaming, which gives you all sorts of perks, including the ability to subscribe to any channel you want for free. So if you want to use your Prime Gaming sub to help support our program, that would be greatly appreciated. You would get instant access to our VODs. You would also get access to our emotes, courtesy of our communication and brand management department. So you can see the emotes there, so you can express your joy as we are one game away from the League of Legends team's first victory in a long time. Or you can express your frustration if they goof somewhere. So hopefully that doesn't happen though. But yeah, if you would like to help contribute, it'd be greatly appreciated. It looks like everything is loaded up here, so give me a second as I make sure all of the controls are set, but looks good. So let's get in here. Marietta College versus Simpson College. Marietta once again is on the blue side. Simpson will be on the red side. So let's see if the Pioneers can close this out. We do see some pinks coming out for Simpson. Maybe predicting a possible invade. We have seen in previous games where the team that wins may go for an invade. Cilantro does spot out the ward. But he's not worried about it. He's just kind of hovering around. So he's still going to put a ward by Raptors and it's going to get pinged out. He's not worried about it one bit. We're not going to see any invades.
Minions have spawned.
You see some caution pinks coming out. They may have spotted the Seraphine. Yeah, it looks like Simpson's going to start with their blue side. Well, actually, both teams are going to start with their blue side. So Cilantro is going to continue using trying blue side. So this time we see the jungle going blue instead of red, but okay.
Bring it down a notch.
But yeah, I really want to see how Morgana's spell shield will play a role in the matchup in the bot lane. We're seeing a little bit of trading going on in the top lane between Shrimpo and Scion. Meanwhile, Oho is getting chunked out a little bit too. But we'll see that Marietta is a little more melee heavy technically, because Zac and Irelia are more melee oriented, but Shrimpo is going to be jumping in, trying to get some heals off. You know, right now, Raider Soul Seraphine doing very well in CS, 11-0 CS. So there might be some mind games going on in the bot lane. While Shrimpo's continue to try to heal back up with the little pieces that fly off of him. But Cilantro's looking for the gank opportunity onto the Vex. Does not get anything, and no summoners were burned. That was very surprising. The root does land onto Maxibu, but no follow-up with it. But yeah, we're seeing bot lane. They are crashing that lane very hard in the under the tower. And they're just continuing to put that pressure on that bot lane. Morgana's looking for a root, does get one on the Seraphine. Yeah, Oho will continue to push the lane a little bit. Meanwhile, we see a lot of wards in the brush. And Amumu is trying to make the play. Cilantro's going to be jumping in. Gets the flashes away, but still goes down. Cilantro will get that first blood. Groove comes out, but does not connect. So we're already seeing about 1,000 gold difference between the two teams 4.5 minutes in. And a lot of it is the CS differential we're seeing in that bot lane and first blood gold. Oh, he's trying to make the play onto Vex, forces the flash from Vex. Zax's going to be jumping in, trying to get some damage out onto Sion. But getting a little low in health, is going to have to be just a little cautious. And Mumu may be looking to make a play in the mid lane, but Aho does spot out, is very low in health, needs to back away. And meanwhile, the bot lane for Marietta is doing extremely well. 30 CS to 5, just really pushing the that lane back. And I don't think the Jinx and Morgana really have an answer for this Seraphine. Right now, Marietta is looking to expand the gold lead even further. Sion's trying to, looks like, put down a deep ward in Cilantro's blue jungle. Trinko's got to be a little careful, but I think he'll be fine. Meanwhile, Oho's trying to get the jump onto Vex. Does take a lot of damage, has to fall back a little bit. And what's interesting is we see wards being pushed at both brushes in the bot lane. But meanwhile, Cilantro and Maxibu are going to go for the Infernal Drake, and they're going to get it without any issue. Yeah, in fact, the camera's not even going on to them. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Yeah, so they will secure the Infernal Drake. We've seen the root go out. Does not connect for Morgana. Now we're starting to see some of those gold leads widen. I have been talking for a long time today. There's been some very back and forth matches, but we're seeing an 11 CS difference in the top lane, dead even in the mid jungle, about a 10 CS difference in the mid, and a 26 CS difference in the bot lane. And that's why we're seeing that 2,000 gold difference total at 7.5 minutes in. So once again, a very strong early game by the Pioneers. And look, trying to get the jump onto Cilantro. He's going to use his lance to get away, but Amumu is going to be jumping in. Although Irelia is going to pop ultimate and will flash away. Cilantro is alive. How did he survive that? Actually, it was it was a Oho that got caught very low and survived. Like, everyone got out without dying. Oh, let's see, Shrimpo is going to have to jump away. And it looks like Simpson is going to be eyeing this Rift Herald. And I think Marietta is going to have to concede it, especially since they have to go back and recover. Yeah, they do secure it, and they may be looking to use it in the top lane to put some pressure on the Scrimpo. Charm does come out, and it does catch the Jinx. Ignite goes off. I don't know if it's going to be enough ticks to finish her off. It does not, but it will force the back lane, the bot lane to back out. This is when I know I shouldn't be shoutcasting anymore, chat. I'm getting my words all mixed up. Triple's looking to put some damage onto the Scion. But he's going to get to a point where he can just keep healing himself. Yeah, Shrimp continue to push in the top lane. But we are seeing Marietta continuing to just widen the CS differences, which is expanding their goalie. So there's not as many kills as we saw in the last game. We are seeing that Marietta is out farming Simpson. And that's going to force Simpson's hand. Because if they're continuing to fall behind in gold because of the CS differentials, they're going to have to force plays to be able to get back into it. So now they're going to use that Rift Arrow. Interesting that they put it right there. Maybe they were running out of time. But Shrimpo is going to be able to leap away without any issue. The Ash Arrow will connect onto Vex. Ultimate does come out, but not going to be enough to finish off. But it was a great Ash Arrow, just not being able to finish her off. Meanwhile, we see Caution Pinks coming out in the top river. The Loomis is still sticking around. Going to probably take the Scuttle Crab. Shrimpo trying to put some damage there. Meanwhile, bot lane getting some turret plating. So that's helping with the gold differential. The flash is going to come out for Amumu. Pops the ultimate, but does not connect. It's off by just a little bit. But oh, is getting stunned. Doesn't have his flash and does end up going down to the Vex. Meanwhile, Cilantro is going to be looking to get the jump onto the Vex. Does have Cataclysm, but I think Vex is going to get away. Marietta will continue to farm. So this has been a much slower game than before. Ocean Drake is up if Marietta wants to go for it. Pings are coming out. Simpson might be looking for it. The Charm comes out and they will take down Morgana. And Cilantro is down there, so they may decide to go for that Drake. Cilantro's going to go clear out some vision. But he's going to run to the Scion. Already sees him. We're going to see Cilantro's going to leap away. So gets a little less than half health, but he's fine. Although we see both Vex and Irelia coming in. But right now, everyone's just kind of at a standoff. Cilantro is very low in health, so... But he's going to leap in anyway, use the Cataclysm and force the flash from Scion. Does get knocked up, and the Amumu is going to be jumping in and takes down Cilantro. Meanwhile, Oho is going to be charging in, pops the ultimate. And Maxibu is going to get stunned and gets taken down by the Jinx, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Seraphine's going to take down one. Oho's looking for another, but he's going to fall. So it's a 3-for-2. Radiant Soul is going to flash away. Although Scrimpo does take down, yeah, so actually it was a 3-for-3, but we will see Ocean Drake will go to Simpson. they will secure the Ocean Drake. Meanwhile, Shrimpo is looking to take down this tower. And he should be able to get it. Now we're going to get Hex Tech Drakes from now on, once again. And Marietta will secure first turret. Sorry, they did get first dragon, but now they're going to get first turret as well. Now we're seeing about a 5k gold difference 14.5 minutes in. And Marietta may be looking at the second Rift Herald. Cilantro seems to be starting it up. And I don't see any signs from Simpson to contest it. So I think they're going to be able to get this for free. Although Mumu is starting to move in, but I think they're going to be able to grab it. And they're going to be chasing Scion. They get the Ash Arrow. Going to be jumping in. Pops his ultimate, but gets stopped. And he's just going to continue to get slowed by Ash. And Ohoho will get that kill. I'm just going to walk away. He's just kind of like, yeah, you're dead. They do spot the Amumu. Maybe looking to catch him. And they're going to summon Rift Herald in the mid lane. They try to put some pressure. Caution Pinks are coming out. They do spot the Amumu looking for the possible flank. And they're going to continue pushing this tower. And they do secure. Flash comes out for Cilantro. Uses the Cataclysm, but Amumu is going to get out. Vex actually flash away as well. Teleport comes in for Scion. And meanwhile, Scrippo will continue to push the top power, but Radio Soul free farming in the bot lane, going to secure the bot tower. And now they expand their gold lead to over 7,000 gold over just 16 minutes into this game. Now everyone's going back, resetting, buying out, or buying stuff, I guess. We won't see any objectives for a little bit. Next objective is Baron and the Hextech Drake, which is not going to be up for another 2 minutes. But we may see a point of contention in the mid lane. We see 3 from Simpson starting to move in. Roots are coming out. The Ash Arrow comes out onto, but a double charm connects with Seraphine, but Ash does fall. But Zac is now going to be flanking from behind. He's going to start bouncing away. Meanwhile, Cilantro's going to be moving in. And just a bunch of damage. Cilantro getting a double kill. So that's a 2-for-1. But Ohoho from behind with the cleanup. Taking 2 down. Cilantro technically with the triple kill. With the quadra. And Marietta will get the ace. Cilantro with that quadra kill. Almost got the penta, but Ohoho did take away that 1 kill. And I'm sure Cilantro is going to having a word with Ohoho right now about that. But that is huge. Going to open up the map, expand the gold even further. Practically a 10,000 gold lead. And we're not even 18 minutes into this game, folks. X-Tech Drake's going to be up in 43 seconds, so Marietta's going to reset, and I would expect them to start heading towards there. We already see Simpson heading over there, so Marietta needs to be ready. Caution Pinks are coming out. And Cilantro's going to be jumping in, and great Cataclysm to catch too. Jinx has already fallen, and Shrimpo is going to be leaping in, trying to keep everyone slowed and stunned. Cilantro getting extremely low in health. But Amumu does fall. Morgana pops the ultimate, and Scion does get the shutdown onto Morgana, but double kill comes out for Scrimpo, and it's just Scion and Morgana, and they have to retreat because of how low health they are. So Marietta will secure the Hextech Drake. And that is a Hextech Drake secured for the Pioneers. Expand their gold even further, 10,500 gold, 19 minutes in the game. And what more can they take? It's like, I'm just going to take your blue buff. That's what I'm going to take. You see Pink's coming out, maybe looking to push bot lane a little bit, because it's just the bot inner tower that's left for that tier 2. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The top tier 2 tower is still up as well. Ultimate comes out for both Irelia and Amumu, but Ohoho is looking to finish off Amumu and will get the kill. Trimpo's going to be jumping in, takes a turret hit, but doesn't seem too concerned by it. Although Vex is looking to counter, but meanwhile the Charm's going to connect Morgana as well as the Ash Arrow, and Radio Soul does take down Morgana. The Jinx ult does connect, but it just does not do enough damage. At 80 CS at this point, you're just not going to do a whole lot. Now Solantra's going to pop Cataclysm onto Vex. The tower does fall, and so does Vex. So that is another kill. Meanwhile, Marietta will continue to take away some of the red jungle, but I think they're migrating towards the Baron. I mean, with the gold lead they have, they're going to go right towards it. And right now, I don't think there's much that Simpson can do. Mumu's still in that top lane, having to deal with minions. Yeah, this will be a free Baron for the Pioneers. Meanwhile, they're going to try to get the jump onto Oho, using the ultimate. But it looks like he is going to go down, so Sion will get the shutdown goal. Meanwhile, Miners are chasing down Jinx, pops a Cataclysm. And they do spot the Amumu. Amumu's going to be jumping in, pops the ultimate to stun Cilantro. Actually trying to get the slows out. Baron and powered minions are actually doing some damage. And Zach's going to be jumping in. Amumu has to flash away. And here comes the bounce from Zach, but not going to catch anyone. But Marietta is knocking on Simpson's door. And there's that spell shield we was talking about before. They're still trying to get the root, doesn't connect. Meanwhile, Zach is split pushing top lane. Cilantro is pushing bot lane, gets the turret down. But right now, Scrimpo is just going to put a little pressure on that tower, but will back away. They're not in any rush. They're at pretty much a 15,000 gold lead with the help of that Baron buff. Right now, the Hextech Drake's ended up in 43 seconds. Marietta is looking at it. They have backed, they've bought, and now they're heading straight for that Dragon Pit. Meanwhile, Oho will continue to split push in the bot lane, trying to put some pressure onto the inhibitor towers. Zach's going to try to get the jump onto Scion, who flashes away. And they're looking for the bait. They know that Simpson is wanting to head down there. They're trying to bait him out, but they're not going to fall for it. So they're going to just head straight for that dragon. And they will secure that Hex Deck Drake. Ash Arrow does connect on the Jinx. And Marietta is looking for a collapse. Cataclysm onto the Jinx. Does take it down. Charm is going to connect with 2. Bouncing left and right. Morgana ult's going to come with the chain, but it's still going to get taken down by Cilantro. And it's just death all over the place. Vex is the only one alive for Simpson College. Marietta's looking to take down this inhibitor tower. And is going to be jumping in. And will secure the ace for the Pioneers. So Marietta will take down the inhibitor tower. What else will they grab? They will grab the inhibitor. The big one comes out, but just does not do a lot of damage. And Jinx just gets deleted from the game. Looks like Marietta is going to eye the Nexus towers. And they will secure the mid inhibitor. And now they're going to be rotating to the top lane to try to take down that inhibitor. They get the tower. And they're going to secure all 3 inhibitors. Simpson is trying to fight this off. Cataclysm comes out, takes down Morgana. But they are jumping left and right, putting a lot of damage onto the Scion. Cilantro does fall because of the turret damage. But they're trying to take down the Amumu, and he will fall. So that's 2 already down for Simpson. Marietta looking for more, trying to clear out minions. We're starting to see super minions coming into the bot lane. And Marietta can taste it. They want to end this. They want to get the kills. They haven't gotten a win for several years now while they've been trying to rebuild the team. Shutdown does get onto but Marietta's going to have to wait just a little bit longer before they can secure their win. You see, the Zach and Asher are very low in health, and Seraphine and has to the back away as well. So they weren't able to close it out just yet. They did have to fall back, but super minions are just collapsing onto Simpson's base. It may just take one more push to secure it, but Baron's up in 13 seconds. Marietta might just let's just go for Baron. But right now, Simpson is trying to do everything they can to keep their base afloat. One Nexus turret is already down, and they can't really do much. Like, the other Nexus tower is less than half health. Marietta's pinging for the Baron. They're going to go straight for it. And like I was saying in game 1, this is textbook. The way you close out the game is you get the towers under control, you get the inhibitors, you go for the Baron. Don't leave anything to chance. And that is exactly what Marietta is doing. And they will secure that Baron while Simpson's still having at their base to clear out the super minions. But now they're going to press forward. And can they finish this out? Everything's in their favor. They're almost 20,000 gold ahead. Ash Arrow connects onto the Scion, has to charge away to avoid the charm, but already extremely low in health. Aho's going to jump right onto the Morgana, takes her down. Cataclysm's going to jump onto the Amumu. He's going to retreat to his base. Although Aho does jump in, and they take down the Nexus tower and the Nexus, and that is going to be it, folks. Marietta will take down Simpson College 2-0 in their first victory of the season, and for I've lost count how long, but it is a great day to be a Pioneer, that is for sure. So congratulations to the League of Legends team taking the series 2-0. They have to be so proud of themselves. I know we are stoked because they have been wanting this victory for a long time. So we're going to do an interview with at least someone on the team. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back, and we'll try to interview at least one person from the League of Legends team to congratulate them on their victory. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, and welcome back. So, first of all, go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone who's watching.
Hey, I'm Bryce. Scrimpo in-game. I'm the top laner here at Marietta College Esports League of Legends.
All right, so first of all, congratulations on your victory. Now, you've been with the team since last year, and I know you guys have had a lot of struggles here and there, a lot of rebuilding, a lot of improving. So how does it feel to get that dub?
It feels really good. It's been such a long time coming. There's been a lot of ups and downs for the team, and just us trying to work at it and get better and better and better as time goes on. It just feels really good.
Okay, and I know something. Aside from composition, we can talk about that in just a little bit, but just the way you guys are playing today, it just feels like a day and night difference from how you've been playing in previous weeks. So what do you think is attributed to that difference?
I'd say one of the biggest things is our communication has gotten a lot better, and just our mentality about the game, and especially early game playing, just making sure we can communicate relevant information reliably.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the composition for a second here, because we were seeing the picks and bans, especially in game one. We're seeing a Seraphine at bot. We're seeing support Ashe. We're seeing Tristana mid. Gwen top, not too much of a surprise for Gwen top, but where did that come from?
Well, it's just been a lot of us trying to figure out what works best for the team, rather than trying to fit the mold of what might be really good in the meta. Just figuring out what everybody's good at and what we can all work together well with, which is just going to be better for us in the long run. And we kind of decided to kind of settle on some more utility bot lane rather than something that's going to be a hard carry. Something that's going to be useful no matter what, and will just be good for the team. Okay. And then mid lane, that's just Alec kind of doing his thing. Yeah, it's just...
You never know what he's going to pick sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. And then, of course, we got to talk a little bit about the fact that the very end of last semester, and kind of the beginning of this semester, we were able to bring in Glitch to help coach you guys. So how's it been working with Glitch?
Oh, he's been great so far. I have no complaints about him. Yeah. I see games grow.
Yeah, they're chat wanted you to be a part of the interview, so we have delivered on what chat has asked for. So you have been the fan favorite during the stream. But anything else you would like to say to everyone who's watching?
Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for being here for our victory. Feels great.
All right, once again, congratulations, and we hope this is the first of many more to come this semester. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So that is going to be it for us for today. So we had quite a few matches, and I think we're going to need to rest up. I know I'm going to need to rest up my voice after today. So please be sure to follow us on all of our social media channels to keep up with the latest updates. So on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Shout out once again to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Don't forget about our Day of Giving stream this Tuesday starting at 9 a.m. Come check that out. Help support our cause so we can get more computers, so we can accommodate more of our students as our program is growing. Thank you all for your follow.